killed by Anon. That's crazy.
Nah, I didn't kill you.
Hey, clip that, chat.
I didn't kill you. I know
Clip that, chat. Clip that. It literally says your name on the screen, bro.
It doesn't matter what it says. It doesn't matter what it says, man.
That's not right.
It must be that PC version. You can't see straight.
That shit incorrect, nigga. This shit incorrect.
Oh, shit. Helldivers 2 is one of the best games of 2024. There's a chance that you've heard that take from your contemporaries or a content creator that you follow on social media. But is that fact or cap? After all, Helldivers 2 is a game that cost $40 and was developed by Arrowhead Studios, a tiny development team that's based out of Sweden. A group of developers who were responsible for the creation of a top-down shooter in their first game. Would that transition to third person be too much for them to handle? Well, soon I'll answer those questions and more. Before we get into it, I'd like to make a brief disclaimer. The following video is not intended to be viewed as a full review. This is just a collection of my first impressions on the game, alongside with some general information. Generally speaking, these online experiences are subject to change over time, and the most recent patch that was published is evidence of this. Therefore, it's possible that my feelings toward this game could change in the future, even if this is how I feel at the moment. Every single word that I'm going to say today should be taken with a grain of salt. And with that disclaimer out of the way, here's everything you need to know before you install Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2 is a third-person cooperative shooter that's currently available for the PS5, PC, and it features crossplay at the time of its launch. The previous game was a top-down shooter, and this is a sequel to that game. But this time around, the third-person camera position takes the action to a lower level, which allows the player to feel more immersed in the fights taking place. Within the Helldivers unit, you take on the role of a highly trained soldier who's tasked with assisting the victory of fighting against intergalactic alien threats. The reason why that sounds so corny and cheesy is because it actually is. Although this game is a serious challenge, which I'll touch on later, this game doesn't take itself too seriously, and it's better for it. When I think about the tone of Helldivers 2, I can't help but think about the Earth Defense Force series, which was first made popular during the time of the Xbox 360. The fact that every game these days feels the need to be Oscar bait brings back memories of a time when games did not take themselves as seriously as they do now. This game sports a lot of good old-fashioned patriotism, which is a surefire way to create some hilarious moments with friends. In the midst of all that patriotism, just keep in mind that friendly fire is turned on in this game, and it could create some animosity amongst the platoon if battle buddies start shooting one another. Who's shooting me in the back? Hey yo, who's A1?
What you talking about?
You know?
You try.
I'm
not shooting you.
Bro, I didn't shoot you.
I saw a bullet hit my backside, bro. I'm watching you.
Nigga, it's robots. Yo, nigga,
which robot was behind
what
me?
you trying to do? What you trying to do?
Which robot was behind me?
Yo,
It really be. Hey, nigga, listen. It's Black History Month. It's Black History Month.
Pack it up, Radical.
The story in this one isn't particularly complicated, so instead, I'd like to redirect your attention to the gameplay of Helldivers 2. As stated earlier, this is a third-person co-op shooter that features a wide variety of weapons. This includes weapons such as handguns, machine guns, flamethrowers, turrets, RPGs, orbital strikes, and more. When it comes to the mechanics, the shooting feels fantastic. As a result of its smoothness and intuitiveness, it was simple to learn this game. And players have the ability to shoot their weapon from the first-person perspective in case they don't feel comfortable shooting in third person. Now, in terms of gameplay, there's nothing in particular that's mind-blowing about this game. I mean, the fact the game is difficult and it has a lot of content at launch for only $40, in my opinion, is where a lot of the fun stems from. It's not a problem to play through the early stages by yourself. However, for the later levels, you will almost certainly be required to play with human teammates, and as a result, your experience may vary. I was able to run with friends, so this wasn't a problem for me. However, people in my Twitch chat have mentioned that this game is a nightmare to run with randoms if that's all you got to play with. This is due to the fact that the essence of the game is collaboration. This isn't one of those games that has co-op for the sake of having co-op. If you want to save the galaxy, you're gonna need to work together and move as a group in order to survive.
Crazy.
Gotta love
I'll pay
it.
for your next one.
That man, yo, oh my god. It's crazy. I got a back shot right where he fucking disconnected, bro. I blame Radical. That's crazy. The majority of enemies are tanky, which means you'll need to focus on team shooting. Furthermore, there are instances that will require a solid teammate to cover your ass while you're moving positions. It's essential to communicate in either case. See, when everything in the team is functioning properly, it results in some enjoyable moments, yet even when it's not functioning properly, you'll still have a good time since you're with your friends. Again, I simply want to say that I believe the experience may vary for those who are running with randoms, so keep that in mind if you plan on picking up the game. Keeping the focus on the gameplay, there are a few aspects of this game I did not find myself fond of. The lack of dodge roll will be one of those things. It's possible to form a dolphin dive to the ground, but it felt pointless because it leaves you stunned on the floor for a short period of time. And because of this, you're vulnerable to the attack from the enemy. This causes players to just run in circles in order to provide themselves with enough distance before engaging in combat. Now, when you consider that you're supposed to be playing the role of an elite soldier, it was a bit jarring to see this space cadet couldn't do a simple dodge roll. It made the game feel artificially difficult at times. I'm also not a huge fan of the stratagem system. It's a cool concept, but I feel like there's certain things where where if it ain't broke, don't fix it. In Helldivers 2, you have to do fighting game inputs in order to access your abilities. If you want to summon extra ammo or an orbital strike or anything else, you have to input certain arrows on the D-pad, then it gives you an item you can throw and it'll summon what you're trying to get. This wouldn't be so bad if after you do the inputs, what you wanted was just summoned. It's that extra step of throwing what I found to be annoying. Once again, cool concept, but it felt like the game was trying to be different for the sake of being different. It doesn't add much to the gameplay, and it adds to my argument of the game sometimes feeling artificially difficult. To me, it was a chore to not be able to dodge roll, but now you're telling me I have to do a Naruto jutsu sign while running in a circle to get an airstrike? Why can't I just call it in on the radio? Overall, I will say I do like the gameplay. It's simple fun with friends, and it's challenging. I just thought that there were some weird design choices when it comes to gameplay and controls, things that you'll eventually adapt to, but be aware it might throw you off. On to the next topic, the customization. This is very important in the game. You have to make sure your drip is right when you surf in the Milky Way. The standard version of the game costs $40, but the deluxe edition costs $60 and it includes a special armor. Helldivers 2 also has a battle pass for players to take advantage of. The game provides both a free and paid battle pass, with the latter costing $10. Even while the free one gives you access to a lot of content, you should be prepared to expect the best skins to be hidden behind a paywall. I will say, this game launched with a ton of content, so to me, the $10 battle pass isn't a big issue, seeing as the base game is only $40. I think players are rewarded, and they're rewarded well with the option to salute their fellow soldiers in style.
That's crazy.
Good job, brothers. Good job, brothers. Good job, brothers. Good job. We survived the battle. Good job. Just salute. What they say, salute me or shoot me. The mixtape coming soon.
You did both. You did both.
Good job. I'm glad we can survive that together. Let's hit the chow hall, get some of them powdered eggs. Get some of them powdered eggs, brothers. Space is powdered eggs. Hell yeah. Now I talked about the positive aspects of the game, let's move on to the negative. This is definitely a $40 game. Even though it's a lot of fun, I believe it's important for you to be aware of what you're getting yourself into. While this game is visually appealing, it is also a little bit janky on the gameplay side. The climbing animations in this game are terrible, and there are also just random glitches riddled all throughout the game that are something akin to a Ubisoft game. Yo, what the fuck is that alien? Yo, this alien is glitching on my screen. It looks like he got a big ass dick. Yo, somebody clip that shit.
Yo,
it's going through the rock. Yo, somebody clip it.
My nigga, please.
You see it?
Sound like a Drake fan, bro.
Bro, I see it, bro. It's stretching all the way.
See, I know. Yo, somebody clip that shit. Yo, this game is so janky, bro. This is funny. Then there's the game's stability. It's an issue. If you were in my stream the first night that I played it, you saw this game almost got uninstalled. I had a bad experience on the PS5, and I hear the PC version isn't much better. My game crashed twice in the first 30 minutes of booting it up.
And why can't I fucking dodge roll?
Boom, boom, boom. And my game crashed again. All right. This is a good first impression. Really good first impression, guys.
But guess what?
Hey, listen, hey.
Join right back in.
Hey,
No,
Suicide
please,
Squad didn't do
please,
this.
please.
Jokes aside, Suicide Squad didn't do this. Then I dealt with friends constantly being disconnected. I swear my friends got disconnected mid-battle at least 5 times in the first hour of me playing this game. The grand finale was when one of my friends called a blue screen mid-game after I just witnessed a glitch, and then he proceeded to roast me saying the PS5 version is the one that sucks. Bro, what the fuck is this game doing? This shit just hovering here. Oh, it's glitching. Okay. Just glitching aliens.
Oh God, I really think it's the PlayStation that might be fucking your experience up, dog. Because I don't be having these problems.
A few moments later.
What the fuck?
Yeah, man, don't quit.
Nah, nigga, I got a blue screen. What the fuck?
That's crazy, bro.
Nah, blue screen.
That's crazy. It's almost like you should start talking about my PS5. That's crazy.
No, blue screen. I'm back in the main menu.
It's just a light blue. It's just a light blue.
I like
Okay.
blue, not the dark blue.
It's a teal screen, a teal. So I say that to say, Helldivers 2 is a cool game. I like it. It's a lot of fun. I'm gonna hop on with the boys and play some more. But it's important to understand what you're getting yourself into. The developers are aware of the game's issues, and that's why they recently dropped a patch, and they will continue to support the game going forward. It's just up to you to decide whether or not the game in its current state is for you. While you figure that out, do me a favor and click the card you see on the screen right now. That'll take you to a previous episode of Before You Install, where I give my honest take on the new Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League game.